All right, hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So let's get straight into it. Just ignore the fact that I still, like a couple months later, have not printed out new papers, but today I am bringing my folder and I am gonna print some more while I'm at work, so don't judge me, okay? This is the first paycheck for October, and Matthew and I both got paid. So Matthew's paycheck was a little bit higher. He's been working like a half hour late for the last week, so $854.27 was his paycheck, and then mine was a little bit less than normal because I was late one day because I couldn't find my badge, and so it was $591.23. Army and my side hustle was $654.76. Matthew's in the Army. And then rollover, we rolled over a lot, but that's because I had a couple bills that I didn't pay last week and I'm just gonna pay them this week. So $2,853.33. Now, if you can hear Rosie crying in the back, she's totally fine. Matthew is in with her. She's very grumpy this morning. I don't know what's going on. So for the week, our income total is $4,953.59. Now that looks so big, but like I said, it's because we rolled over the money that we were going to pay for USAA, this bill, and another bill, so it is quite a large sum that we were rolling over, so that is why that is so ginormous. So for bills this week, we have quite a lot. So we have a Vista, we have my phone that I have still not paid, guys. I think I have been so busy since I took on this other kid. I just have not been focused on my budget at all. So I need to pay that today. I have USAA $2,662. That is so high because of the dental bill that's on there for Matt. So that is also getting paid this week. So that is good. This is the midwife bill that showed up a year later, $555. The pediatrician bill that showed up a year later, so $210. Cushion, $300. Gas 50, groceries 150, and mortgage is 532. This is the part one. Let me know, is your town where you buy groceries, are your guys' groceries suddenly being so much more expensive? Because it's winter time here and groceries usually do go up, like produce, but everything is so much more expensive, and I don't know if it's due to COVID or what, but it is like insane. Like I used to have no problem staying with 150, and now I'm like almost always a little bit over budget. So I'm gonna try this week, but groceries have just become insanely expensive. So bill total, $4,680 for the week. And then we have leftover $273.59 to stuff into our envelopes. So for envelopes, we have 5 this week. We're gonna put $100 into miscellaneous, $100 into kids, $50 into car maintenance, $20 into my clothing envelope, and then we're gonna put a little $3 into new baby, which brings our sinking fund total to $273, and then we leave that 59 cents in the bank. We don't mess around with it. Now, another thing I did wanna say, a lot of people keep asking about my pens, so I'm just gonna talk about it really quickly here. So this pen is not erasable, but it is the Uniball SIGNO. I will link this one down below because a lot of people have been asking specifically about this one, and I haven't used this one in a little bit of time because my kids are like, you know, eating the erasers, but this one is actually erasable. It kind of glitches out, and that's the only reason that I don't 100% like this one, but only one of my pens does that. The other ones don't, but this is a PAPERMATE and it is erasable and it is in black. So I like this one because I have tear away sheets, but if you had one that was like in a binder that you can't tear away, then I would definitely recommend going with an erasable pen. So I will link both of these below because I get a lot of questions about this one. So anyways, let's get back to stuffing. Okay, so let's get straight into it. So first things first, we are going to do miscellaneous. And guys, for the first time, we had money left over in our miscellaneous envelope, which is super exciting. We had $2 left over. So that is a step in the right direction. All right, so we are going to put 10.3. We're going to save 100 plus 100 now means that there is $102 in there. Oh, I don't know why. All right, so we are going to put 2 20s. We are going to put 5 10s. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 10s into there. We are going to put 1 5, and we are going to put 5 1s. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Perfect. There's that. All right, so that should be 102. So 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100, 101, $102. Awesome. I'm really proud. I'm really stinking proud. I know that I had a goal of 50, but it was just not happening. So I was like, you know what? I just want to have something left over in there this month. And we had $2. So that felt really good to at least hit some sort of goal. So if you're not hitting your goals, maybe readjust your goal, start smaller. And then if you hit that goal, okay, next month I'll do another $1. And so you can try to build up and build up and build up. So that is really exciting for us. Next is going to be kids. Kids is also going to get $100. 10, 3, we're going to save plus 100 equals $126. And for kids, we are going to do 1, 2, 3 20s. We are going to do 1, 2 10s. We are going to do 1, 2, 3 5s. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ones. Perfect. All right, so that should be $126. Let's just put it all together. There's a lot of ones in here. This tends to be the one where I have smaller purchases, so I keep more ones, but this is more ones than I normally do. All right, 126. So 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 95, 100, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. Perfect. It's a very thick wad of cash for $126. There is that. The kids are getting clothes. I just bought a bunch of clothes off of ThredUp, which I will show you once those come in. It's not very many, but they're pretty cute. Next is going to be all the way in the back, car maintenance. And now I've said in the past that I like to keep our car maintenance at $500. We had some stuff happened with my husband's car. It basically broke down going 60 on the freeway, like completely came to a stop, and it was super scary, and God was definitely watching out for him because it could have been a lot worse. So that basically had like bankrupted us from this envelope. So we are finally making our way back up to that 500 goal. I need to get to about 1,000 before winter because I need new tires. I cannot go through winter without a new tire. And if you know, this side of Washington has brutal winters, and I think we are due for a brutal one. So I'm gonna save 50 for now, but I'm hoping if I have anything left over, I will put more into this envelope this month. All right, so 483, and I am going to put 1, 2 20s and 1 10. I do not know what's up with Rosie. I don't know if you can hear her in the background, but she is really upset this morning. All right, there's 50 in there. So total, we should have 483. So 100, 200, 300, 20, 40, 60, 80, 400, 20, 30, 40. Whoa, did I do that right? Yeah, 40, 50, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 81, 82, 83. Threw myself off for a second. So 483, that is great. Hopefully, my goal for the month is just to get it to 500, and then next month, or even if I can get more, but I'm hoping to put extra in here for this month and get it at least to 500. All right, there's that. And the reason I like to keep 500 in here is, like I said, when my husband got that little car accident, we had to fix a part on his truck. If we didn't have that money, or say we needed a tow or something like that, we have the money in there, because things with your car are always so expensive, even for the smallest little things. So to have 500 really puts ease in my mind that, like, if for some reason my husband and I both had to get oil changes at the exact same time, which we always do because we do them at the same time together, and so it just works out to be that way where it's like 70, 80 bucks just to do our oil changes. And so that's a good amount to have and still have some left over. So 500 is always the goal for here. And then next we are going to do my clothing, and I'm going to put 20 into there. So 10, 3, save, plus 20 equals $25 into there. And I think I'm just gonna put the 20 by itself. So there should be 25, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, $25. Perfect. She is so unhappy. All right, next and the last envelope is going to be new baby. And so we are going to put the rest of the $3 into there. Let's see. What is today? Gosh, I've just read it like 10 times. We're gonna save plus 3 equals $6 into there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Perfect. This one we need to get building up to. Get it built up, and then we will be secure for if a new baby comes. All right, you guys, that is pretty much it. We have all of it stuffed except for our envelopes. Like I said, last paycheck, we had to use our savings to pay for the like random medical bills that came up. So we will slowly be adding back to those, but I am focusing on some other envelopes before we hit those hard again. But I did not touch my mega envelope. That one is still saved because that one is a top priority for me. So other than that, you guys, I hope that you guys enjoyed today's video. Like I said, I will be linking this pen and this pen below because these ones are amazing. This one, like I said, is the erasable one. This one is not erasable, but this is the one I get questions about like quite often. So that is the only reason why I'm sharing it. So this pen's awesome. It makes your writing so pretty and it's so smooth. Awesome. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you had a good day. Bye.